I don't have this game, but they decided to do a free weekend. No, I probably would have played this more if there wasn't a Splatfest, but there was, which is fine. So I'll put this under tryouts, huh? Now I have the first game on Switch, and I got it when it was called the Ultimate Edition. And what they mean by Ultimate Edition is it's the somewhat updated original copy, and then you use the download code to get the DLC characters. So like it's an update. It's on the update just before the first DLC character for the first game. And it did not feel like that far ago. Like, when did Smash Ultimate's DLC end? 2001, 2002? I don't remember. I'm not here to sound salty or nothing, but like, I distinctly remembered Sora coming out, and then I was just like, yeah, I'm good. Funnily enough. Which is dumb, because I got just about every character I wanted in Smash, and then some. But then seeing Sora, I was like, yo, I'm impressed they were able to work with I was impressed that they were able to work with yeah, I turned it on just so I could do my name. I was impressed with them being able to jump through the copyright loops with Disney to have Sora. So I was like, overall, I was impressed that Sora was there. And his inclusion was exactly what I would have thought they would have had to do if they put him in, you know. Avoid as many Disney-centric Final Fantasy-centric characters as possible.
Three, two, one.
I don't know who I want to main in this game. I don't even know who I wanted to main in the original game yet. Oh. Is that a counter? Holy. You know, looking at this map now, it looks really familiar. Huh. Jeez. Oh, did they get the original voice actor for him? I was like, I know there's voice acting in this now, but that yell was very distinctly Danny Phantom. Turtles count something. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh! Hold on. What the heck? Use this! Oh. Almost forgot which one was the special. I need to change this up a bit for the match like Smash. So why is my light buttons on? Why are my special buttons not on A or B, you know? I having to remember that X is it. Using an Xbox controller. This is already messing me up as is mentally. Cause I'm so used to Smash. I'm surprised I haven't done a Smash stream yet, but like, I'm wired and everything. I don't have the fastest internet ever, but I am wired. Even just playing wired by itself just did not feel all that good. It did not.
With a stick.
Yay. Did he say the stick? Look at all these. What? Without taking damage. Did I not get killed or didn't, or not, I don't know. If I press rematch, will it be the same two characters? Oh, okay, good. It still randomizes it. That's good. And they gave me the best Jenny Wakeman costume already.
Fight!
Strength to 70 million. He's up on the band. I forgot how the song goes. The rusting in the rain. You brought that upon yourself. Nigga to my life as a teenage robot. What? I thought I did the hitting. What was that move? It's fun watching competent people play this game. Oh! Telekinesis? You could just do that? All I know is that you got lots of siblings because your parents can't keep their hands off each other. I mean, if y'all got the money, y'all got the money, but whatever. And that the middle child is also a boy, is the only boy. And for some reason he also has... Whoa! I almost thought I flew into the background for a second there. Oy! Alright, I'm confused here. Why is light having special like that? It's kind of dumb. I need to change the control scheme. Default's weird. It doesn't need to be smashed, but the way it's like it, this is not where I would have put the button placements. But you know, that's the whole point of being able to map buttons. $70 million men, something like that. 70 million. Still, I wish I could go for a walk without rusting in the rain. What? That was an interesting down B. You gotta use the laser, the Backstreet Boys laser. Oh, what move was that? Yeah, Jenny Wakeman definitely sounds like herself. XJ9? It's like, it's called Jenny because I want a government name, Mom. I want to just be a couple of... Oh, shoot. Oh, hey. Oh, okay, cool. No, I kind of miss playing on dynamic stages in Smash. I mean, the gameplay's fun enough for me to just be playing on the most simple looking stages, just as long as cool music is playing in the background. LT to use the slime. Oh, slime meter. Oh! I remember I had this little drawing prompt of draw my favorite female fighter from miscellaneous fighting games. Yes, platform fighters counts as fighting games to me. They're just non-traditional, you know, a different flavor. I like them both. Like I say before I even got a Wii U, I probably played Smash and Street Fighter about an equal amount of times. So I knew my quarter circle inputs. And I knew my cancels. Oh, what the heck was that? What am I doing? What level PCU was this? So I wasn't paying attention. This looks cute over there. Getting angry. Thinky, I gotta cool off. And of course, this kind of shows that some art styles just don't translate well into 3D. And obviously, it's because they're not meant to. You know. The creative. My life as a teenage robot was also inspired by the general 50s vibe of Art Deco vibe of, oh hey, this is what the future will look like. It'll be slick and amazing. But also cartoons like Dexter's Lab and Powerpuff Girls, where generally characters are just meant to only be seen in certain angles to look good. Big fan of that, but you know, they pulled off the illusion well enough. It's just like, of course, it's breaking here, which she tilts her head that way right there. This is fine. That ain't. Oh no, I didn't mean to. That's fine. I am artist Squidward.
This should be fun.
I'm taking this one. Let's go.
Fight!
Ooh, I didn't know you can move that quickly. This one's on the house. I still find it funny how the first game was pretty much a proof of concept demo on a budget. I actually practiced with Korra the night before for like half an hour. I don't even know if it's like my thoughts keep going back and forth, but I don't remember if I said it or not. But I had this little project thing where I would do a sketch of Inktober. Yeah, I was trying to do one for my favorite female fighting game character from. Oh, he says the line. Anyway. Where I would do a sketch of my favorite female fighter from every game. Yeah, and for Nick All-Star Brawl, it probably... I can't believe I won like that. I need to see what CPU level I has these guys on. Cause what the heck are they doing? I'm thinking Korra, but I'm not sure. I'd have to try more of the other characters. Cause I didn't get to play too much of Nick All-Star Brawl 1 despite having it. April's pretty fun in the first game. I don't know about the second. Ember has one of like my favorite designs in Danny Cannon. She just looks really cool. And she has like one of the best guitars I've ever seen in fiction. Like, that's a pretty damn good guitar. I've seen him wear all three of these at some point, but I've barely watched the show. George, if you can hear me, first thing I have to say is Hollywood. And second, I'm sorry for being such a fraud. I need to watch your show at some point. It always looked interesting, but it was at a time where I did not have cable at all. Like, not at all. I mean, I don't have it now. But that doesn't really stop me from watching stuff. Now Rocco's Modern Life, that's okay, so I'm almost 30 and I'd have to say Rocco's Modern Life is more of a oh, this is one of my earliest memories ever sort of show. That and Angry Beavers. All I remember knowing back then within like the span of the first 6 years of my life is that Angry Beavers was my favorite show that wasn't Pokemon. It's pretty much my favorite show on Nickelodeon. I remember when this first aired, Invader Zim. How old is the creator again? They're only like... What? I'm sorry. What do you mean Zim crashes the game? Oh, that's messed up. Alright, one moment. That pick is crappy human disguise. I remember the very first time they aired this show. I found it really interesting because I was into aliens like any other, whatever the heck age I was, dude was, is. When I pick up girl. Let me find. Oh, you know who else is an alien here? Well, that's a mutant. No one else is an alien. I'll just fight the mutant.
Raphael. 3, 2, 1.
Game crashes when I pick up girl.
Fight.
If old Raph lets me live long enough for me to figure out the moveset, I'll do it. But yeah, this is literally me trying this out for the first time, and I don't even remember if Zim is in the first game or not, despite me having it. It's a special button, right? Okay, I got him. What else do I do after I grab him? It ain't crashing on me. It's forward special. Okay. I'm just trying to survive while I figure out the controls again. I'm dead. All right. That's interesting. Forward special. Then forward special to grab him. And then I gotta throw him. Let me just put it in training mode. I'm just fighting under pressure because for some reason I really want to win.
Pause.
Oh, I'm playing on the Steam Deck. Do they have an all monster stage like they did in the first game? Let me see. The Loud Castle. What? I thought those were a bunch of kids living in the suburbs. What do you mean Loud Castle? Maybe it's the console issue. Oh, huh. But I did pick them up at some point.
Zim.
Oh, no.
Zim.
Sorry. What? Oh,
Gerald.
I thought I pressed that button. Leave level 0.
3, 2, 1.
Let's see what you were talking about, Zombie Lemon.
Prepare for your doom! This part means a lot to me.
Now I know Arnold's voice has changed over the years to like three different roles, but this sounds close to the original Gerald, but it doesn't sound like Gerald. How do I pick him up? Oh, okay. And then I have to throw him. No? Oh. Okay, so like smash, it's grab and throw. Grr. No, it's nothing's happening. I guess it was a console issue. Huh.
Pause.
Oh wait. Yeah, I might as well use this to practice just a little. Oh no.
Welcome to
I'm gonna practice against CPUs for a little bit. If there's anybody I would like to main out of just the principle of loving their show a lot, it would probably be Angry Beavers and Gerald. So my nerd self was like, man, you could learn a lot of life lessons from Hey Arnold. You could be a complete human being if as long as you watch. Oh, that takes me back. You could be a complete. That was one episode, and they gave this to them. Now I remember these outfits for like multiple these Hawaiian shirts for multiple episodes, but this astronaut suit was like one episode, when they go to space.
Angry Beavers.
If I recall correctly, anyway. I really should watch Angry Beavers again.
Gerald. 3, 2, 1.
I am the definition of cool.
Fight.
Sorry, charging something. Yeah, I remember the brown beaver being my favorite, but I don't remember their names, unfortunately.
Kayla's on the house. Got batteries.
If I recall, both of their light attacks are the same. I use Korra and Angry Beavers as practice for like 20 minutes just to make sure that my Steam Deck could play it. Ugh, bones. Oh, okay, fair enough. I can't believe Pyra and Mithra are in Smash. It's crazy. Crazy. Yeah, to me, light heavy special makes way more sense. I'm gonna have to change this moveset before I get too used to it, because I really don't like it how it feels. But yeah, I wanted this physically on my Switch, but then I learned that the whole game is digital. Like, there's no physical copy, there's just like the case. And I don't care about no case. Well, I don't care about a case without a complete physical copy. I should specify. I really care about cases. And this is a free weekend thing, so you could play this on Steam right now if you have a computer that could play this. And if I eventually buy this game, I would get it on PC. Because the loading time is much faster, and obviously the whole digital thing. If I'm gonna go digital, I'm gonna pick my PC over my Switch most of the time. The only exception is I like having collections of games on my Switch. Say like the Mega Man collection. You know, it doesn't take a lot of memory. Ah, he jumped just over it, huh? Oh! Did you say I wasn't ready? Beaver Fever! Oh, that takes me back. Beaver Fever. Is there a microphone right in front of Gerald there? Yes, there is. I guess it's like supposed to be an episode reference where he chokes. I don't know what for. But again, these two shows I watched the most out of early Nickelodeon. I just want to look at the roster real quick. And then I'm just going to jump online and see how quickly I could get my butt whooped. SpongeBob, we've all played we've watched SpongeBob. I don't need to talk about SpongeBob. SpongeBob has been around as long as we've been alive or whatever. El Tigre, I never got into, but I've always interested in it. You know, the art style always reminded me of Mucha Lucha, and Mucha Lucha you didn't need cable for to watch. So when I saw El Tigre, I was like, oh, this also looks like a luchador, a scrappy luchador. I want to watch this at some point. Never got the chance to. Rocco's Modern Life, a show I enjoyed. Definitely one of those earliest memories sort of deals. I'm pretty sure it's older than me by a bit. I remember when the movie first came out, but it was when the show started is when I was able to watch the movie. Because they were airing it on Nickelodeon. I've probably watched 2 episodes of this show, and I thought, oh yeah, it's alright. And that's about it. Still find it funny how she's in over her brother. Like, this, what is this roster? It's like, of course, with a sequel game, you gotta change things up, but like, man, this is kind of weird to get rid of the main character. But I guess she's a fan favorite. And with her goth motif, I guess, there's a lot that they've played around with from the show, and now it's implemented into her moveset. Again, I've only seen like 2 episodes, but that's just what I can only assume. Everybody know who Garfield is. Garfield's the GOAT. Kino, blah blah blah. Ooga booga, older than Nickelodeon itself. Oh, this fancy term. I don't ever remember Aang doing that dance. But I do remember when it first aired, and I was like, yo, this show has promise. Little kid me, I was like, yo, my god, this Avatar guy. This show has promise. So I tried to catch up to, so I was watching every episode I could when it first came out. Didn't have cable for a bit. Got cable again. And just in time for it to have like some sort of marathon of the entire series going before the finale. And I parked my butt to watch it. Love this show. Everybody does, though. Anybody with decent taste loves this show. Now, controversial. Maybe not as good as The Last Airbender. I don't like that Tumblr's influence rubbed on the show a bit here and there. You know, with their decisions on how they wanted to write here and there. But overall, it's a good show. I think it's overhated. Korra may not be as likable as Aang, but like, she's still a likable character. With her flaws and all that. And, you know, like with Aang, she had a really good, well, okay, not as good as Aang's supporting cast, but she had a good supporting cast. Not a great one, but a good one. Definitely a good villain. She pretty much stacks up to most of her gallery as well. Gallery of villains for her time. You all know who the Ninja Turtles are. I don't need to talk about the Ninja Turtles. My favorite color is red, so I guess I like Raph here and there, but I don't think it's cool to always lose your cool. Though I do like how distinct his weapons are. I've always been. No one likes a nerd. But the more recent incarnations of Donatello have been really fun to watch. Especially Rise. You know, Ninja Turtle. April. Everybody likes April O'Neil. You ain't saying nothing about liking April O'Neil. What I did not know is that she was initially supposed to be black. Like the original version. And then they went with, you know, poofy hair. Poofy 80s hair lady. So like, oh, it's fine. But not really. Now that I know. You know, I'm not racist. Oh, here you go. He's about to say something racist. He just said I'm not racist, but I feel like if her initial design was supposed to be black, I would have rather she just have been black. You know, I think race swapping is such a weird thing. But obviously, with the Ninja Turtles, with them doing so many iterations, I'm not surprised that they just decided to change races or whatever. That said, she was initially supposed to be black, so I was like, so when they introduced black versions of her, and people didn't know, I was like, oh, this is like Teen Titans again, all over again. Where people didn't know that the early 2000 Teen Titans wasn't the original version. And for most characters, the original version looked great, better. Except for Robin and Cyborg. Robin and Cyborg in the early 2000s Teen Titans are my favorite versions. They're pretty good. Danny Phantom. Yo, I remember when this first aired. I remember when he got that logo. He didn't initially have that logo. It was the story of him getting that logo is like the coolest thing ever, because it was basically a I hate time travel. I hate retcons, but somehow the story behind him getting that new logo just works. I think the one dumb thing about him is that his first name is Danny, and then his real identity is also Danny Fenton. I was like, we could try a little harder than that, right? Butch Hartman and Silver guy. His name escapes me. Her as a character, she has a relatively simple gimmick. She wasn't just one off, because I know that for sure this wasn't from her debut episode. This was from a different episode I don't remember too well about. But yeah, she had a striking design. I liked it. Especially like the eye tattoos. And again, she has the sickest guitar I've ever seen. Now, out of anybody to put into Hey Arnold, Grandma Gertie makes the most sense. She is literally the strongest character in Hey Arnold. The coolest character in Hey Arnold. But the thing about Hey Arnold is that... What's the best way to put it narratively? It's kind of like in an anime where, you know, the shonen protagonist may not be the strongest mofo alive at the beginning. Most cases he ain't, or she ain't. But if, oh hey, what if someone else had their desires and had their place? How quickly could they speedrun through their problems or what have you? She kind of reminds me, she's like the strongest character in her universe. And, you know, that doesn't matter, obviously. It's not like Hey Arnold is a shonen protagonist, shonen anime. She's just... She feels like she should belong in a different genre. Like, if we had to follow her antics for the day instead of whatever Arnold was doing, or whatever Helga was doing that day, we'd be seeing like the most off the wall stuff here. Grandma Gertie's great. Like, I love the whole cast of Hey Arnold. Look at that. He's wearing an actual basketball jersey. I think he was acting like a jerk this episode he was wearing this, but this is still like his coolest outfit. Like, what a crown. Doesn't interrupt the hair at all. Honestly, I did not know how much of a caricature stereotype he was, but he was always uncanny to me, nonetheless. This is great. I've seen him wear this before, but I don't remember the episode that well. I thought this was a fever dream, this outfit, so I guess I've seen it before, but I don't remember it any less. I'm the El Capitan. Yeah. I don't know how his wife or kids stand him, but he's hilarious. Again, I remember when it just first aired. The tallest. Him trying to rip off Dip's look. Him still being green. Good disguise, by the way. Idiot. I've seen this when this first aired too. I've seen when the bikers gave her this makeover. Oh, this was just before the bikers got to her. And then gave her the makeover. The only thing missing is the fuzzy dice. We all know who Rugrats is. Earliest memory type joint. I think it came out in 94. I was born in 94. Of course, you gotta go with the Metal Reptar from the movie. What was this? Reptar on Ice or something? I don't know this particular reference, but I bet I've seen it before because I've seen probably about every single Rugrats episode at least twice, but that was maybe 20 years ago at this point. Our growing up was okay, but it did clue me into the fact that I would not like teen dramas even if it was with characters I grew up to like. Ren and Stimpy, another case of the earliest memories sort of deal that I enjoyed. It was like all monsters to me, except for some reason I enjoyed Ren and Stimpy a lot more than all monsters. Like they did a little bit of gross out humor too, but like I don't know. I guess all monsters led into body horror a little more, and that made me uncomfortable as a kid a little more in comparison to Ren and Stimpy. That's all I gotta say. Everybody knows what SpongeBob is. You know, I don't have to tell you nothing about no dang SpongeBob. You know, I mean, I didn't have to tell you guys about this. So. What is this dance? I like this look. I forgot what it's called. The bending, whatever. I especially like this look for Korra. This was a cool look for him too, especially when he had hair alongside it. And if I recall, this outfit is the outfit he wears like right after the events of the show. Or him and his friends are trying to figure out the like remaining mysteries left behind in the show for the events of horror. Hey, why did I spend 20 minutes doing this? I don't know. I just felt nostalgia. I just want to talk about some stuff. Let me go back. Let me just jump online, huh? Just get my butt whooped. We're streaming the fight, you know what I mean? I am not doing teams. Hold up. I want to be SpongeBob. Change me up. Out of all these characters, I kind of want to use Angry Beavers the most. I got a bit of history with all these cartoons. Except LT Gray, unfortunately. I mean, I even watched a few cartoons though. But I can't say I'm cultured. I probably, in general, have watched maybe half as much cartoons as the more fortunate characters. Kinda wish they had this in a reddish color. What is this? Ooh, fire. Yeah, that works. Huh. Oh, that's kind of lame. I thought one per character that are already unlocked would be around. Oh, yeah. Why didn't they give him his usual El Tigre's regular face? Okay, whatever. I think overall I like just about every iteration of April. But I don't know. It's the simple fact that that she was initially supposed to be black, and then considering it's the 80s, they were probably too scared to make her a major character. Just makes me kind of sad. Yeah, just random, man. Oh, looks like I'm already. What? Okay.
Angry Beavers. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that's one of your outfits. Cheapy the cheapskate. I forgot what the heck Mr. Krabs called himself when he wore this, but I'm gonna call him Cheapy the cheapskate. Now here I go.
Time for some chewing.
The crab can be destroyed, but
Fight.
Alright, what's the ping here? Oh! Is he dropping money? Like, am I still in your power when I'm grabbing your money? What's going on here? Oh, I can feel a bit of lag, but it still feels good. It definitely feels better than the Switch version. And it definitely feels better than delayed base netcode. Ooh! It looked like he tried to attack him. This kind of makes me want to play Smash now. You can have that. I don't care. Yeehaw! Oh, right. You just switched to the better one, huh? I kind of like this beaver more. Is he good? Looks like he gave up. Alright. What's the top button? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the top button. Oh! The little dance! Oh, him doesn't it? Sorry. Oh! What the heck? What the heck, double? You wanted to use the last slime. Oh, that was the wrong button. What is this, a pie? Ugh. Oh, making a mistake. Cancel each other. The boy knits you a sweater of tears. I mean, and you kill him. fool. I was the other way. Nope. I just feel like waiting that attack now. But I'm not a runner. I could just run, but I'm not a runner. I would just keep finding openings to hit you again. Because I'm not a coward.
Don't need no saw. Don't need no axe. Don't even need a cleaver.
Okay. I pressed B on accident. Oh, it let me do it. Okay, cool. We'll change the stage. T. What did the T stand for? Captain Treasure? I don't remember what he called this outfit. But I guess the real name is Cheapy the Cheapskate. Let's face facts. The real name in our hearts. Oh, good.
Fight!
The different stage. Get him. Oh. 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 Alright, go. No. I was like, this dude just pick up an anchor. Those fish hurt you, Hellro? What kind of name is that anyway? Bait and punish, boy. His blocking animation. Oh. Get him, Dag. Dag is his name, right? I don't remember. The nerve that I have to be like, oh man, I remember these guys, but I barely remember anything. Who's the main bad guy? No, I'm thinking of Cat Dog now. Never mind. That wasn't. I was thinking of the rabbit, but that was Cat Dog. I don't remember. Did they have to do? I know humans were in this show a lot. I just don't remember what the heck they did. Either way, you're fighting on my home turf now. The bear. $2. $2. Where's she? Eh. $2. What is that? What is that from? That looks so familiar. Oh, it's Jimmy Neutron's. Oh. What? Oh no, I'm dying. What are you doing? Why are you still big? Get him, Dag. What? Oh, you must be a heavyweight, man. Ooh. Yes, sir. What is this? An apple? I don't know. I guess his mom is all like, "What are you doing? You got school tomorrow." Well, don't worry. I get busy tomorrow too. Oh, yeah. Oh, why did I? You in my head now, huh? Is that it? Oh, no. That was gonna kill me. I love that it tracks. Oh, no. Oh, don't tell me he killed me at the last second. Oh, I never killed him. I never killed him. That's not right. Are they dumb wrestling? Oh man. Oh, I'm sorry. It's just these little itty bitsy pieces. Not all players accepted. Okay, coward. You know I want to punch you in the nose. I wonder how many people are playing this, considering a lot of things. Like, I'm seeing people recently pick Smash back up. There's Tekken 8 out. There's Street Fighter 6 out. There's Mortal Kombat 1 out. And there's one more out that I keep forgetting. Oh wait, DNF Duel, but I don't think a lot of people are playing that. The Samurai Showdown just got recently rolled back neck. Oh man, I'm an idiot. There's KOF 15 out. And granted, the Venn diagram between Smash fighters and traditional fighters and 3D fighters, it doesn't overlap too much. But there's a lot of options. There's also Multi Blood. There's also Under Night that came out last month. There's also Grand Blue. I forgot about Grand Blue. I guess I could say DNF Duel, but not a lot of people play DNF Duel. I'm gonna do a stream of DNF Duel. DNF Duel is fun. I don't blame people for checking out early, because if they're not, if they're not familiar with the source of material. Because yeah, the characters look cool, but you have to go through arcade mode to get to know them more. And they have job title names instead of, actual names. So it might not stick to people as much, but they have good designs, good movesets. It's a fun game. It gets a bit kusuge, as the kids say. Let's try ranked. I'm not afraid to lose rank here. I'd say the only two games I'm really afraid to lose rank is KOF 15 and Street Fighter 6. Because for Street Fighter 6, I'd say my goal is Diamond. That's after Platinum, right? Diamond. That's my goal. Oh, my bad. I'm probably already in the lobby with someone else. Yep.
Angry Beavers, 3, 2,
Yeah, sorry
1.
to keep you waiting, Bear Boy.
Time for some chewing.
Let me have a crack at it.
Fight!
Oh, someone knows their frame data.
Ninja slide.
Why would I do that move? Get him. I gotta say that Dag's B attack is such a relatively cheap get-in option. It's like, oh, you're distracted by him. And, oh, you can tell it. What the? Oh, thank you. I was about to die because I forgot where to. Okay. Oh, that's a pretty smart moveset to have. Sorry, smart part of his moveset to have. Getting creative with a stick. You think I'm stupid, huh? Gonna charge an attack like that. Use a bit of slime meter there, huh? I guess I should count my lucky stars that he's short. Ooh, my bones. If I recall, they're both idiots, but this is the slightly smarter one. I mean, clearly, they designed them to make it visually obvious. So out of the two of them, he looks more like a beaver. Oh, well, no. And you know, in a way, they both equally do and don't look like a beaver. Huh. Nice. Oh, Guilty Gear Strive as well. Jesus, peace. There's just too much to play. Wait, KI got a recent update. Oh, did you see what I'm talking about? Oh, my bones. Oh, you're getting smart, huh? Get 'em, boys. Not a single one. Oh no. It's all good. Check this out. No. I'm pretty ashamed here that I'm fighting against people with better internet than me. But it's all good. You better watch those beavers when they get angry, you know what I'm saying? Oh, my bones. Dang you. I'm coming back. Oh, what did he do? What was that? Was that a full slime special? If it wasn't clear what I was doing, I was trying to see the trajectory of that ball so I could avoid it. Oh, okay. Ah, dang. Oh, I don't have enough slime for that. I thought I did. Dad, get him. Oh, I kept pressing the wrong button. I kept pressing the bottom button, A, as if that was the special button. Main menu. One moment. I need to change this moveset.
Welcome.
Oh, there it is. Alright, what makes sense to me would be this making this light attack, this being charge attack, this being the special. Oh, wait. No, yeah, that's fine. Everything else, I'll learn. Wait, hold up. There's something else. Sword and shield. How would I hold a sword and shield? how I just hold the shield. This is how I'd hold a short sword. Yeah, it's fine. Right trigger could be time. Yeah, I like this. It saved that, right? Now let me practice a little bit more. Whew.
El Tigre.
Alright. Time to bring out works well only in 2D.
Johnny. Three, two, one.
Let me eat a little.
Family honor will guide my aim.
You can call me Jenny if you want.
Oh, I love it. He uses his claws to slow himself down. Oh, a command grab, huh? Yeah, light, medium, special. What plays like that? DNF duel? I guess I just went with the DNF duel route. Of course, I'm fine with jumping up because it's like a Smash game. Of course, with Smash, you gotta be careful with holding up as well, or else you'll start jumping. How did I do that backflip just now? There you go. It's like how you do it in Smash, but the input is tighter. Like how some characters, you can just jump backwards and they face the same direction. I like it. I'm speaking like this like I'm some sort of expert at this game. But maybe that's just how I do things, I don't know. That was not a combo. All I know about El Tigre was that one episode where both sides of his families are like, well, maybe not both sides of his family, like he has an evil grandpa and he has a good dad, and he was like in the middle, and El Tigre is like in the middle of the road. You don't know which way he's going. Ooh, maybe he might be evil, maybe he might be good. But at the end of the day, he's got to be himself, El Tigre, Uka Buka, something like that. I gotta say, yeah, that's a bit of a comical flair to give him a cat mask where the hairs are white on the side, so he kind of looks like an old man running around in a costume. What I'm saying is, this is peak design. George Gonzalez. I don't remember his last name. I feel like a jabroni. Jorge. Sorry. Jorge something or other. Did I press done? Uh-oh. This might come up as a Splatoon stream and I wouldn't know. And he has a chaotic best friend. That kind of looks like Ramona Flowers from Scott Pilgrim. But the long and short of it is LT Gray and whoever the name is his friend are supposed to be based off of the creator and his wife. It's like, oh, what if they met as kids? These rambunctious, crazy people. I was like, okay. You know, when older people tell you they're crazy, they were either the most vanilla person ever, or they're actually so crazy you'd look at them with disgust if you figured out half of the stuff they were up to when I was your age. You know, it's never any in between. Old people be saying, yo, well, I used to get into some crazy stuff. It's one or the other. Either way, that's supposed to be their inspiration. That's all I remember. Yeah, I think I watched an interview about the series more than I've watched the actual series. If anybody's wondering where I stand with this game, it's more or less, I like what I see. I like how it feels. I don't know how much time I'll be able to dedicate to it because I've been trying to get back to other stuff that I've already... What? Oh, that idol is of... whatever her mom's name is. I'm just gonna say Miss Wakeman. Miss Wakeman apparently yelling at her. Jenny? What are you doing? Hurry up and beat that cat under the sea so you can get back to Yellow Laboratory. I have some new upgrades in mind. I gotta say, one episode that kind of stuck to my mind is how XJ 1 through 8, Jenny would definitely consider her sisters. But they were just stuffed in the closet. Like you gave the artificial intelligence too much intelligence. Mountain Blade 2. I forgot she got into that recently. Shield the sword. Flex the slime attack.
No sweat. You will fall. This I swear. You will fall. This I swear.
You will fall, this I swear.
You will fall. This I swear.
Pause.
Music's a little too loud. I can barely hear the voices. That's fine. I do like hearing the crunch. If I recall, one of the main developers that gets to talk the most to fans about what he's doing in terms of the moveset between Nigasa Raw 1 and 2 recently got laid off. Uh-oh. One moment. Here we go. Okay, I pretty sure I just heard the early signs of my fire alarm going off. I looked around, there's no fire, but it has been doing that before. It has been doing that before, so I was just cautious about that. When did this game come out? Why is he the only character so far? It just dawned on me. Did they just kind of give up development on this game as well? Because I wouldn't be surprised if not as many people bought it. Because they're like, yo, I just bought the first game. What the heck, bro? Let me see something here. I'm sorry. When I buy a game that will likely have continued support, I just kind of want to know what I'm getting myself into. Especially since I know that someone got laid off recently, so I'm just like, huh. Yeah, it came back. It came out last November. What? Why is this information about October? What? Am I misreading the time? Now I'm even more confused. Because the Steam page says that it came out November 7th. But the splash screen saying, I could only assume is saying that it came out October 3rd. Costume pack, blah blah. Season pass. Let me see. Four additional brawlers. So far, we only know about Mr. Krabs. And I've not heard much of anything else. But I'd assume that if they're gonna do a free-to-play sale and all that, that they're going to plan to announce more news soon. Now I'm confused. Which makes me all the more confused about Nick All-Star Brawl then. Mr. Krabs is now available. And this was from 3 days ago. Now I'm got all the more confused. Was this when he was first announced? October 3rd, before the game was even out? Apparently he wasn't here until 3 days ago. Yeah, February 9th. So when they're like, yeah, get ready for Mr. Krabs. Yeah, they say nothing about canceling everything. And if this is the first character and he just recently came out, I guess there's a bit of longevity here. Longevity. Yeah, okay. So I just saw some news about another game. It's like, huh. I'm like, yeah, I could probably squeeze it in this sometime this year. I am interested in finally getting to it. Alright. After Nick All-Star Brawl, I'm gonna start posting more. Put me on Angry Beavers, so help me.
Angry Beavers. 3, 2,
Skeletoni. Uh-oh. Time to lock in, as the kids say.
fight.
Sorry, too? Oh. What the heck? Why is the stage so small? I forgot that I changed the whole dang moveset. I knew it. As soon as this dude was called Skeletoni, I knew I was in for some. How did he shut me down like that? And he keeps taunting. Not only. Ooh! I'm not even used to my own new moveset. Oh, so you can just defeat it. That sucks. I forgot the name of that kid. But here he is in the background, just panicking. Pretty messed up that he knows how to shut that down. Ugh. I keep forgetting how I set it up. Light, medium, special. Uh-oh.
Angry Beavers. 3, 2, 1.
Here we go again.
Go Beavers! Yes!
Fight.
Was that a fart? Oh, ain't that a... Doesn't he have like a messed up grab move? I know he does in the first game. Ugh! Did they nerf it? Please tell me he's gonna die too. You fool! that perfect shield? Fair enough. Oh, saw that coming. Now I remember now, stupid. Okay, fair. Nope. Fair enough. What? I deserve this. Oh! I didn't know that was a grab. Do it. Was that a counter? Oh, I see. I gotta wait for the meter to go up, huh? Okay, I understand now. Dang it. This ain't Smash, so I can't work on like 20 years of. Where does laser ass thing come from? What the heck? Interesting. What the heck was that? I mean, I also like playing Mighty Fight Federations as well. Okay, I'm sorry. Fair enough. Huh? You alright over there? Patrick, you good? You gonna be okay, Patrick? Did he unplug? You've been kicked out to... What? Man, they need to hire that dude again. I still can't fully grasp how he of all people got laid off. Not so much job security, it just was like, yo, he's the one doing the things. What do you mean you should stop? Sorry, my neck's just got stiff all of a sudden. I'm trying to think here. I mean, will I even have time tomorrow morning? I've already streamed Splatfest, and I admit I did not do a lot here, but I did get to try it out. But I don't know, it just kicking me out all of a sudden was just kind of like, well, Huey's face says it all. But this was a fun game, and I'm glad that it is still getting support. It just feels kind of like a bit of a bad omen that I know that one of the dev team members were laid off. It wasn't just Shmo McJoe. It was a guy who felt like it was. I don't even know what his role was, but it felt like he was in charge of explaining how each of the characters worked. And what he heavily considered for balancing for each of them. So I'm not here to say, oh no, this game is dead, but it's fun. I just don't know if I'd prioritize it over a lot of others, but it is really fun. Like for $25, and yet if you haven't even bought the first game, I would easily suggest it though. It looks like it's rough around the edges, considering they just kicked me out for inactivity. To which I'd have to say, the only reason why I didn't really Huh. Ironically, I just saw someone argue about how Aang and Korra are written. I both like them as characters, but I'm not getting involved with this conversation. What was I gonna look for on Twitter? The fact that I just saw Aang and Korra comparison just kind of threw me off. The hills have eyes and all that. Anyway, yeah, I guess battle director. The guy I can only assume was the battle director got laid off recently, and obviously, I'd say half of the appeal of this type of game is the gameplay. The other is obviously like the characters and the fan service. And here I go exiting game. But yeah, if you, it's like this isn't a sponsored stream. I'm self-sponsoring myself to just be able to stream. And then at some point, it will be more sustainable. As my followers get higher, and I'm able to do, emotes for subs and stuff like that, I'll be able to stream more often. But the important thing to me about it, and I say this to my viewers, whether it's on VOD or YouTube or not, I just appreciate the follow and the viewership. And if you have money to spare, sure, you can throw it my way. But the way I see it is, just give what you feel is the money's worth of the entertainment I could potentially provide. Now this stream, I admit, this was a lot slower. I've already streamed Splatoon earlier, after a long day prior. I'll get more into the swing of things with the games I'm going to be playing later down this week. And my rule for spending money, on top of just give what you felt you got in return, or in just relative tips, is like, if you can afford it twice, buy it once. You may say, "Oh, hey, I have $5 to spare to give to this guy." Then just give me $2.50. You know. Yeah, it's up to you, of course. I will be streaming when I can. Just want everybody to enjoy what I do, and for me to enjoy it too. Oh, I'm gonna be playing. I'm gonna be playing a lot of racers. Honestly, my goal for this month was supposed to be playing a whole bunch of racing games because it was supposed to be Fast February. But the first 19 days were pretty busy, all in a good way, in definitely a good way. And I didn't even get to do the stuff outside of streaming that I wanted to do. You know, and I was late on other stuff. Like right now, you can hear my laundry going on if you listen close enough. But yeah, it's not just the basic stuff. I'm a relatively busy person. I got eggs in a couple of baskets, but you know, you gotta treat each one like they are the basket. You know, the one basket. And it's not streaming, and it's not even. Well, nah, I'm not gonna explain further. Have a good day. And I'm glad I got to try this out. And if I have enough time, I might do it tomorrow morning. But if not, it is what it is. Still have the first game, and this game wasn't just entertaining enough. Well, see y'all later.